My name's Lindy Oliva. I'm the division president of the Houston division for Pulte. I would tell you hard work. I don't personally think that I do anything any different than any of my male counterparts do. I think that hard work and dedication to success is the key for anybody to getting to a leadership role. I always say a little bit of luck is always a good thing as well. I think we all need luck here and there. But, one of the things I tell my employees a lot is, especially as a female, is not viewing yourself any differently. So treat yourself the way you want to be treated and then treat others that way. And you'll find that, especially in this company, and I won't say that I've felt that everywhere I've worked, but I've definitely felt at Pulte that when you treat yourself that way, you work hard and you commit and you treat yourself the same as others, you get treated the same as others. I've definitely seen some unique challenges. Most of those, to be very candid, happened to me long before I worked for Pulte. At other companies, I've struggled with people making derogatory comments about women and things of that nature. I have never experienced that where I am today and feel very blessed. One of what I would say is probably the challenges at Pulte, if you will, or that I have to get my people to understand, or other women that I work with, is when you work in the construction industry, it doesn't mean you can't dress nice or look pretty or whatever, but going out into the field to walk construction isn't really effective if you're wearing a dress and heels, right? So you have to be willing to carry the hard hat in your car and have shoes in your car that fit the job and the industry that you're in, and you have to be comfortable in that environment in order for the people that are working for you to respect you when you're out in their world and in their shop. I would tell you, be yourself more than anything. Early on, there were people who would tell me that I was very aggressive in my nature or the way I presented things. And I would be confused a lot of times because I could sit across from a male counterpart who I felt was more aggressive in their nature than I am, but it didn't feel as natural, I could think, to the listener to hear me talking that way as they might expect it out of a male counterpart. I think you have to learn that it's okay to still be that way if that's your style, right? If you are dominant or demanding or whatever it might be that person and be willing to accept that that's who you are. And I think just embrace it, but at the same time recognize your audience, right? So if you know that someone might be offended or might be concerned in the way you're approaching things, change your style, change your approach, and be okay with that. The guys around us do the same thing a lot of times, and I've watched other leaders have to do it when you're talking to sales teams versus construction teams. It's no different than that. So the biggest thing to me is just embrace yourself. I think that as women, we have to learn that we are empowered, and we also have to embrace it and be willing to accept that I am a female, I am in the construction industry, and that's okay. I really like that, and I can be myself, be who I want to be, but yet just be that within the environment that I'm operating in. I think inclusive is something that is created via the culture, in that I'm very direct about we're going to respect others, respect their beliefs, their backgrounds. To me, inclusion goes well beyond gender. It goes into your life experiences. It goes into, maybe the way you dress or your education background. We're in a diverse industry, which is interesting because we think of it as very male dominated, and it is, but when you look across our division, for instance, we've got a sales force that's not male dominated, but a construction force that is. And sales and construction are vastly different. And then we have land that has totally different backgrounds than sales or construction people. You've got mortgage and title. And I think that diversity really allows us to embrace the fact that we're not just people building houses or people selling houses. We have a variety of experiences within the division. And in the company, for that matter, we have the ability to embrace that, and that's what I do. I would say within the division is focus pretty hard on creating a team that respects each other.